Hello and welcome to Quick Tarot. This is a general timeless reading for the collective. So please use your own discernment with this. Take what resonates, leave what does not. So the first card that we've got coming out is saying a close friend acts on your behalf. I think I had that not too long ago. I'm going to go with... So perhaps you're in a situation where you aren't in contact with somebody, or you are needing a little bit of assistance with something because maybe somebody's not listening to you. So somebody's acting on your behalf. Now, no expectations. That's an interesting card. This is from the Cara Elizabeth Animal Apothecary deck. Let me just check that out. So that looks like it's the Jaguar. I think we might have had either the Jaguar or the Panther yesterday, but a different card. Black Panther. Okay. So I'm going to read you the end bit. The Black Panther is a queen of facing fears and taking risks to achieve her heart's desires. If you are questioning whether to go forward with an idea that feels totally uncertain, Black Panther's medicine asks you to go for it. Do not seek immediate gratification. Remember, the result may take time to unravel, but taking the risk to do what is best for you will always yield positive results. That's very interesting, especially with regards to a close friend acting on your behalf. So, are you currently sort of feeling a bit stuck in a rut and you're worrying about something? Perhaps somebody is going to help push you in the right direction with this. As it says, a close friend's going to act on your behalf. So maybe someone's going to put in a good word for you on something, but you are being asked to move without expectation and to take a little bit of a risk if it is something that you know that is going to be good for you. Okay, so we're going to find out a little bit more about what this is. And we're going on to the tarot cards now. Now, obviously, Rider-Waite deck, because of the certain depictions in it, I'm not going to use that one, nor am I going to deface my cards. So I'm going to use something that's a little bit more YouTube friendly. This is a lovely deck. So can we please get some guidance for Tower? That's interesting. It's not necessarily a bad card. For the collective, please, Spirit. Can we get some guidance for the collective, please, Spirit? Now, I use tarot cards as a means of reading energies around people, for confirmation, and as a way to give guidance. As I said, I don't use it as a predictive tool, but it can help you be ready for things that are coming into your path. But it doesn't necessarily mean like this one person's going to turn up on a Thursday and they're going to do this, that, and the other. It just means that certain things can happen with a particular energy about them. That's interesting. It's too many. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more, please, Spirit. One more card for the collective, please, Spirit. One more card, or are you not going to? One more card. Normally when I ask for one more card I get about 10, but we'll see. Yeah, forgive my croaky voice. We've got a bit weird weather here in the UK at the moment. So 1 minute it's raining, next minute it's sunny. Right, we've got two. We've got Justice. Okay, that's interesting. So there's a bit of Libra energy going on here. So the Tower. Now, a lot of people don't like the Tower because they see things falling apart. What it does mean is that there is going to be a big shift, a big change. So it's a case of if you have been stuck in a routine that doesn't serve you, life is going to be shaken up in a way that's going to move you to where you need to be. And it's not a bad thing. It's a case of sometimes people have got so comfortable that they've become a bit complacent with where they should be. And the universe responds to that, and spirit responds to that by shaking things up a little bit to put you where you need to be and on the right path. It can be a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not going to say it's not, but maybe that's something you're going through at the moment. I mean, there are quite a lot of energetic shifts at the minute, and we're still in Mercury retrograde. So if you're watching this not long after it's been released, then perhaps that's what you're dealing with. But as I said, it can be to do with energetic shifts. Okay, we've got the Strength card with that, which is Leo. I believe the Tower is also Scorpio card. It looks like Aries on there, but I do believe it's to do with Scorpio. Okay. And we get another clarifier for the Tower card, please, Spirit. King of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got Leo, and we've got all of our earth signs here. So this Tower, this shake-up, is going to be forcing you to basically take what you need. It's going to get you to face your own inner demons and be able to master what it is that is stopping you from being able to move forward. I mean, obviously with these expectations, that card kind of talked about fears. And when you have fear, you can put expectations onto a situation and assume that things aren't necessarily going to go your way. Now, with the Tower there as well, perhaps this has been a little bit more uncomfortable than you've liked it to be, but what you're being asked to do is to tame your own inner demons. Stop them from allowing you to go into a spiral of negative self-talk. So recognising your own emotions, seeing them for what they are, and if you need to, query them. Say, why am I feeling like this? Why is that thought coming into my head? It's holding on to, in the traditional tarot, holding on to that lion's mouth, putting that hand in that lion's mouth and going, right, I've got you. You're part of me, but I've got you. So that's what the Strength card is here for. So with this Tower that's going on, and this shift, this change, having this strength is going to take you to a place of wonderful stability. It can be in a financial sense, obviously being a Pentacles coin, but it can also be with regards to your general 3D lifestyle and being able to get you into a more comfortable place. So perhaps you have been in something that hasn't been comfortable, and this Tower is necessary to get you into somewhere that is more comfortable, where you aren't having to deal with something that is negative and toxic cycles and things like that. But while this Tower is going on, you need to be able to be in control of your emotions. Try not to let other people sway you and keep moving forward. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords. Now, pages are generally messengers, but the Page of Swords, it can be about observation, it can be about learning. So we've got two kings here, interesting. So it can be about observation, it can be about learning. Some people call it the spy thing, so perhaps with this Tower, you're kind of learning more about cycles that you've gone through in the past. It can say that someone is watching you, but I'm not going to take it as that. But we do have two kings here, so there could possibly be, because court cards can refer to other people, there can possibly be an earth sign and a fire sign, male or female, but with that king energy that is observing you. We've got the Magician here as well, which is Virgo and Gemini. Now, this observation and this learning that you may be going through with regards to this Tower, it's going to be able to put you in a slightly better position with moving forward. Obviously, the King of Wands is a very entrepreneurial energy. So what it is that you're learning, you can start to use that for your own personal gain. And taking all of these assets that you are getting, all this information, all this knowledge, and all these tools that you're getting from what it is that you are watching and what you are learning, means that you're going to be able to put them together and utilise them for something that you personally want to go for, perhaps something that you never thought you'd be able to go for before. The Magician is the card of manifestation, but you can see he's got all four suits. He's got the swords, the pentacles, the cups and the wands all here, and he's going in to strike on something that he wants, okay, or she. Again, don't assume gender. It goes both ways. So it's using what you're learning to be able to create what it is that you want. Now, the Empress card, beautiful card. It's Libra Taurus because it's a card for Venus. Magician is Mercury. So the Empress card is about abundance. It's about fertility. So you being able to use these this knowledge, these tools, you're going to be able to create a lifestyle for yourself that is abundant, that is lavish, that is comfortable, that is fertile, that is beautiful. You know, if not, think of it slightly bohemian. It's something that you probably haven't been that used to before. Now we've got the High Priestess. Interesting. That's very interesting. I think that's Pisces. Okay. Another yep. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, so it's using your intuition. So when you are getting to this Empress energy, okay, it's saying that with the abundance that you're getting, you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to be able to use your intuition, because you know everybody likes somebody when they've got something. So when this wonderful life comes in for you, be aware of parasitic energies. Be aware of people that are coming in purely on the basis of they want what you've got. I'm just going to try and adjust that slightly. There we go. So keeping, like with this High Priestess card, you can see you've got the red back there, or the Black Widow, and she's got her fingers on the pulse. She's feeling every movement energetically. She's feeling every wobble on that. So it's wonderful that you're getting to this. Make sure that you're aware of the energies that are around you. Make sure that you're aware of who's there as a friend, who's there as a parasite, you know. So stand your ground with that, which is what this 7 of Wands is, which is all the fire energies as well. Now we've got the Justice and the 2 of Wands. Now Justice is the Libra card. 2 of Wands is all the fire signs. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Now we get two more straight away. The 9 of Wands and the Judgment card. Okay, so Justice card is about karma. It's about rebalancing. It's about getting what's due to you. As you can see, sitting there with the scales of justice and the pillars of knowledge either side. Now, the 2 of Wands is, again, it's very similar with the Magician. It's about, you've got the whole world in your hands. Great song, you know, just reminds me of campfires, but you've got the whole world in your hands, and, you know, it's understanding that you have what it takes to be able to do that and stop looking outside of yourself to be able to make these choices on how to move forward. Now, the Knight of Wands is like, Knights work in favour of the Queens, and they can come in with some kind of an offer or a gift in that sense. Now, the Knight of Wands is a very flighty energy, so it's, you know, it's a very passionate, very flighty energy. So if you are dealing with a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands, so a very slow and steady wins the race, sort of stable man versus a very entrepreneurial man or woman, you need to be aware of what they're coming in for and whether they are trying to invade onto your Empress energy and your abundance and your prosperity. Be careful. I mean, the Knight of Wands, it can be a positive, sort of very positive move forward, but it can also be a player energy, so somebody who's very in and out. So you need to be aware of that with regards to balancing your life out and getting what you deserve. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, but it's also keep throwing stuff until it sticks. It's like you're nearly at the end of your cycle, so you're almost completing that cycle. So keep the faith, understand that karma is working as it needs to be, but also make sure that you are listening to your gut. Now, it's one of those things that I've knocked myself for loads of times. If your gut says something is wrong, trust it. You don't need to be nasty about it, but you will get resentful if you don't listen. Trust me on this one. But yeah, so you're nearly at the end of the cycle, so just keep going. You're nearly there, and you're going to be coming into an absolutely wonderful rebirth, and it's going to be a new you, a new lifestyle, a new understanding of things, and you're going to be reborn into this karmic cycle, into not this karmic cycle, but into this this cycle where you are getting what you deserve, and you are able to use the tools that you have and the knowledge that you've already got to make things more prosperous for you. Just be aware of these kings in confirmation. I'm not sure if you heard that. Be aware of these kings. Make sure that you know what their intentions are before you allow them to come in. Stand your ground, but you've absolutely got this. This is a really lovely reading. If this resonates, let me know below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you again soon.